Do you want to go to prison? Then why are you behaving as though you want to go to prison? Because everything that you're doing tells me you want to go to prison.
I'm not trying to.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm not trying to behave like that.
But you are. I'm telling you, the only thing you did on probation was have, become pregnant. That's all you've done. You haven't done anything else. And I hope that people don't take this as a sign that, oh, let me just get pregnant and then the judge won't send me to prison. But I will tell you, one of the reasons why you're not going to prison today is because you're pregnant. That's the elephant in the room. Otherwise, you need to be sent to prison because you have done absolutely nothing. And the only thing you've given me is a bunch of excuses. Court is calling 2023 CR 6472, State of Texas versus Lisa Telsey. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
Defense?
David Andre Woodard from Ms. Telsey.
And are you Miss Telsey? All right, did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? And did you understand it? Are you the same Lisa Telsey who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 6472 for the offense of assault peace officer judge on September 25th, 2023 for a term of 8 years? Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. Violating condition number 4 in Bear County, Texas, Defendant Lisa Shante Kelsey. Within there is failed to report to the supervision officer as directed in the months of January 2024, February 2024, and March 2024. Violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true? Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4? I can't hear you.
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
No, there's not, Your Honor.
State, what are you requesting?
Revocation, Your Honor.
Defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, we were requesting that she be continued on her deferred and follow probation's recommendation, which is residential treatment with Casa Mia. Since she is pregnant, I believe she's 6 months pregnant, weekly UAs for 90 days, weekly reporting. They're also, Judge, requesting GPS with work release in the Bear County Jail for 90 days. Ms. Telsey's been in custody now since July, so she's not employed. She's 21. This is her first motion to adjudicate. It would be a year that she's been on probation with the court. I believe next week she got probation back in September of last year. I think she got an 8-year deferred, so she still has time if the court does continue her to finish all the obligations that she was initially set out to complete.
So what has she completed?
I don't think she's been successful at all so far, Judge.
All right, so
Unfortunately.
the only thing she has done since she's been on probation was to become pregnant. That's all she's done. So has she done anything else other than becoming pregnant and using the fact that she's pregnant to seek sympathy from the court?
Judge, I don't think she's seeking sympathy from the court. We're just explaining to the court that she hasn't been successful. There has been some housing issues where she was dealing with some homelessness, where I believe that she found it difficult to report to probation. Not an excuse, but it's what happened, what was going on with her.
Well, did she call?
I don't believe so, Judge.
All right. And then this is not her first child, is it?
It's not, Judge. I believe she does have a 1-year-old.
All right. So the only thing she's done on probation is become pregnant. She hasn't done anything else. So I'm trying to figure out, why should I continue her? And what I can tell you is I didn't even give her major conditions. And the reason why I didn't is because she had a young child. But I did order parenting classes. I'm assuming she hasn't completed parenting classes. I'm assuming, based upon her plea of truth, she didn't report. She hasn't done UAs. I'm assuming field visits were not successful.
Judge,
Yes,
if I may.
yes.
There were some field visits conducted in which each time resulted in the officers being able to visit with Miss Chelsea and asking her to report. So there were some field visits at a home, at an address that she provided probation. I do believe she did complete her GED. And in that case, you said that her community service hours would be waived.
Mhm.
I would say, Judge, that she has not completed anything else.
So is there anything you want to say?
Yes,
You want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the court.
Lisa Kelsey.
All right, you're gonna need to speak up so the court reporter can hear and so I can hear.
Lisa Kelsey.
All right, what do you want to say?
That I was trying to find a job and that I was trying to go to the probation, but I didn't have any money to catch the bus because I don't have a car. And I didn't have right to get to from my house that I was staying at.
All right, did you call probation?
They didn't give me a phone. They
Oh,
didn't give
so
me
you're
any
saying-
information. They didn't give me the parenting website or the address to where to go. And they didn't give me the anger management classes either.
Oh, so they didn't give you information for parenting classes, anger management classes. They basically gave you nothing. That's what you're saying? All right. Any questions?
Not for the sake of.
I don't have any questions for you, Judge.
All right, where's the 1-year-old?
With her dad and his mom.
All right, so Child Protective Services involved? I'm sorry?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so Child Protective Services is involved. How long has Child Protective Services been involved?
I want to say not that long. They just wanted to put her with her for now till I get my stuff out.
How long is not that long?
2023. Like after I had her for a couple of days, I took her to the doctor and they were like, she was not getting fed often. But I had explained to them that she was sleeping and we were gonna feed her after she woke up.
All right, so let's backtrack a little bit. You were saying 23. What do you mean 23?
2023 was the year she was born.
All right, so how long has CPS been involved in your life with that child?
Just 1 year. Not
All right, so that means your rights have probably been terminated because they only give you a year to do parenting classes and whatever. So have your parental rights to that 1-year-old been terminated?
no.
So what did they do?
They had put her in a family safety plan,
Mhm.
so so I can still see her. Through, like it was every third Saturday that I can go visit a visitation, right?
All right, and who's the father of this baby?
Um,
Is it the same person?
so
All right. Are you aware of how babies are made? Then why? Because your life is not in order right now. It's a lot of chaos going on. So my issue with you is you can't find probation. You say probation and give you parenting classes, where to take them. They didn't give you anger management classes. They gave you nothing. But you can still figure out how to have a baby, become pregnant. You can still figure out how to get to your, I'll say mother-in-law. I don't know if you're married or not, but you still find a way to go do your child visitation. I don't understand why you can't find a way to do probation.
I can't find a way. I just have to have the money to get to and from the probation office.
But you got to and from your visitation.
That's when I had money. That's when I had help with the money and the rides.
Any other questions?
No, Your Honor.
And how far along are you?
It's
Probation? What do you want to do?
But according to the court summary, as completed GPS from court release through Bear County Jail for 90 days, residential treatment of Costamia, weekly UAs for 90 days, and weekly reporting.
All right, just have a seat. I need to think about this because you really should most likely be revoked. And, for the record, the parties are Jason Gareham for the state and David Woodard for defense. Oh, no problem. All right. I reviewed the court summary without any objection from the defense. And I will tell you, one of the things that the probationer said, that your officer said, is that you're not taking probation seriously. That's what they're saying. So here's my question for you. Do you want to go to prison? Then why are you behaving as though you want to go to prison? Because everything that you're doing tells me you want to go to prison.
I'm not trying to.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm not trying to behave like that.
But you are. I'm telling you, the only thing you did on probation was become pregnant. That's all you've done. You haven't done anything else. So why do you think you shouldn't go to prison?
Do better.
Let me just tell you, everybody in that box, they want to do better. No, I can't, if I were to ask people to raise their hand, people in the box, how many of y'all want to go to prison? I guarantee you, I'd say 99% of them will say no. There'll be that 1% who will just say, yeah, I just want to go to prison, do my time, be done. So nobody wants to go to prison, but you're behaving as though you want to go to prison. And with this Casa Mia, does anyone know if they'll take someone on GPS? I mean, I've heard of the program, I'm familiar with it, but I don't know if they'll take someone on GPS.
So you would have to get more information. I will have to finish that.
Counsel, do you know if Casa Mia will take someone on GPS?
I don't judge. And the issue with the GPS, what probation is requesting is if she has a job, work release, she doesn't have a job. So I would assume she would stay in jail for 90 days because GPS work release would not benefit her if she's not employed.
Oh, no, she's going to be on GPS until further notice if I decide to continue her. If I don't continue her, then, GPS doesn't matter.
I don't have the answer to that question, Judge, about Casa Mia.
All right, let me see. I'm going to give you all the number.
The number, Judge.
All right, if you all can call and find out if they'll take someone with GPS.
Attend with GPS. Issue is the person they need to talk to is out today because she's in training. Moreover, that program is more so suited for persons who have substance abuse issues. Ms. Telsey does not suffer from any substance abuse issues, so we don't know if that's the correct program for her.
Okay, so how do we know she doesn't suffer from substance abuse issues?
From the list of the motion to revoke, I haven't seen any positive your analysis.
And Judge, I did ask Ms. Telsey if she had any substance use, and she said no.
All right. Is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right, and State, I understand your reason for revocation. Probation, I understand your reasoning. And I hope that people don't take this as a sign that, oh, let me just get pregnant and then the judge won't send me to prison. But I will tell you, one of the reasons why you're not going to prison today is because you're pregnant. That's the elephant in the room. Otherwise, you need to be sent to prison because you have done absolutely nothing. And the only thing you've given me is a bunch of excuses. That whole excuse about I don't have a phone, I don't have transportation, that's what walk-in is for. And when probation came to see you at your house, all you had to do was tell them, I'm having transportation issues. And you know what? Sometimes there are programs where they will give you a bus pass. So you're just doing a bunch of excuses. And I don't know why people think that they can just, pardon my language, lay around, have children with no visible means of supporting your child. You have zero financial means of supporting the child that you're about to bring into the world. And the child that you currently have in the world, you're not even taking care of that child. And this whole thing where you said CPS said you all were not feeding the baby, I guarantee you what they said, that your child had a failure to thrive. And that means that you're not interacting with the baby. That means that you're not feeding the baby. That's what you were not doing. And that's why Child Protective Services came in your life. It wasn't, oh, we didn't feed the baby. And when they came over, oh, the baby's asleep. That's why we're not feeding the baby. No, your child had a failure to thrive. And what I can tell you is when babies are born, feeding them, interacting with them on a daily basis, their brain is growing. They're taking care of anything. Who knows what harm you may have done your child by not feeding your child? And were you eating when you were on probation and not reporting? Oh, you're telling me you were not eating at all.
Eat here and there, but I wasn't good food myself.
So if you were not eating during all this time period, they would have found your body. Obviously, you're currently alive and you've been eating, and you were eating while you were on probation. I am telling you, and I want you to hear me clearly. You're going to be placed on GPS. You understand? And you will not be removed from GPS until I say you're removed from GPS. And you are going to complete that family service plan. If that's what has happened on that case, I don't know. Do you understand? As a side note, here's some other advice for you. Do not bring more men into your children's lives or into this baby's life. You need to get your life in order. Do you understand? So I'm going to deny the motion. And I'm going to extend your probation. She was on probation for 8 years. I'm going to extend it for another year. And there's going to be partial GPS, waive fees. And the partial is she's allowed to work, complete the family-based services plan. And that plan may have expired, because if she's saying it's been a year, it's over and done with. There is to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Oh, and I'm sorry, the partial GPS is for work, complete family-based services, and also for medical appointments. Now, will Alpha Home take her? Because honestly, I don't know if she has a drug problem or not. She's never reported.
Judge, we could add a TAP evaluation, have that done, just to kind of determine if she has any substance use issues.
All right. What drugs have you used in the past?
I used to take night medication, and I used to take anxiety medication. That was when I was 17.
I'm sorry, what?
I used to take anxiety medication when I was 17.
And what else have you taken?
I've taken
Here's the thing, you need to be 100% honest with me. I'm trying to give you conditions for you to be successful. And I'm telling you, if you want to have more children, that's completely up to you. But I'm going to be looking at the facts of this case if you come before me again. You understand? So what drugs have you used in the past?
anxiety medication when I was 17. That was it.
All right, TAP evaluation, and that'll be done in custody. And see if Alpha Home will accept her. She's going to need a place to stay. If we can't find a placement for her, just have her come back. And maybe you can look at that building, Brighter Communities. I think that's what it's called. Just one second. Let me see.
That's it.
All right. So if not accepted, then building Brighter Communities. And probation, what else do you want?
Judge, if we could do ISP, or increased supervision once she's out of custody.
All right, ISP out of once released.
Oh, and did you want to add the weekly reporting and weekly UAs?
We'll do the UA hotline with testing once a week until further notice. And each time she's called in to do the hotline, she can come in and report. Is there anything else?
Not from the defense, Judge.
Anything else you need? Yes.
I just want to make you aware that, the way that the weekly reporting, how do you? I don't know necessarily that will work
Okay.
with her coming in
All right.
while she's doing the, testing.
All right. So I tell you what, we'll just do weekly reporting with weekly UAs. Will that work or no?
I mean, we could just do the weekly UAs and then the ISP, the intensive supervision will help with
All right.
that.
We'll do weekly UAs for 90 days. All right. Is there anything else?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, we can go off the record. Why do they keep having them come over in dirty uniforms? It seems like the pregnant women always get dirty uniforms, and that's a dirty uniform. It's not a, stains won't come out.
So they're sanitized.
Oh, so they don't use water?
It's just sanitized, not wash.
All right. I mean, somebody get some bleach for colors or something.
This hearing is brutal. Lisa Telsey was on an 8-year deferred for assaulting a peace officer. No prison yet, just a chance. But in a year, she skipped parenting classes, skipped reporting, and now CPS has her 1-year-old while she's 6 months pregnant again. The judge calls it out. You can find a way to get pregnant and visit your child, but not a way to get to probation. Now Lisa sits there while the judge openly says she should most likely be revoked. Should the court give her one more chance, or is it time for prison? Comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns.
Or 008630, State versus Sarah Eagle. Could I have, or is it Sahara? Sahara Eagle. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense.
Sharon Thorne for the defendant.
And are you Miss Eagle? You're gonna need to speak up so the court reporter can hear and so I can hear.
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, you received all the discovery.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Is this an application for deferred?
Yes, it is.
Miss Eagle, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yeah.
All right, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility
Yes,
and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Eagle, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, there's a $1,000 fine. This will run concurrent with County Court Cause number 728374, and there's to be a drug court evaluation. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, sir.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, are there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. There be a TAP evaluation and 150 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plea? I'm sorry, what?
Oh, non-purpose.
Okay. State, any evidence?
State officer states to one and all facts.
No objection, Your Honor.
State, you may be excused. Did you review the document entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review this. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. We ask that you follow the plea bargain and grant her deferred adjudication. I don't believe that she really has much of a record, and I do believe that she will be successful.
All right, what's your criminal history?
I don't have criminal history at all.
All right, do you have any children?
No, ma'am.
So why were you with these people?
I was trying to get out of the domestic situation, and that person that had picked me up that I was with just so happened to be outside. It's in the wrong place at the wrong time.
No, so you're telling me that you don't know any of the people in the vehicle?
I did not.
So you're telling me that you just got in a car with complete strangers?
Yes, because it was either that or get beat up by an ex, and I didn't want to be in that situation that I was in before.
And you want to call the police?
I should have, but I didn't.
How far did you go to school?
I graduated high school.
All right, so where are your parents or your siblings?
I was adopted. I don't talk to my family. I don't have anybody really.
All right, so when's the last time you had employment?
I have been keeping up with my boss. I still have my job.
Wait a minute, you've been keeping up with what?
I've been keeping up with my boss. I still have a job currently.
Doing what?
I work for a moving and junk removal company.
All right, and what's the tattoo on your neck about?
It says to live without risk is to risk not living.
I'm sorry, to live without.
To live without risk is to risk not living.
All right, what's the last word you said? To live without what?
To live without risk
Ah.
is to risk not living.
Okay. All right, I like that. Got to take some changes. All right, this is what the court is going to do. 4 years deferred adjudication. There's a $1,000 fine to be probated. This will run concurrent with 728374. There's going to be TAP evaluation and a felony drug court evaluation in custody. If she's not accepted in felony drug court, then follow TAP recommendations. There's going to be 150 hours community service restitution. There's to be no contact with Taylor, Taylor, Kirchmer, Kirchmer. And Tyree, Tyree, Joseph Ranford, and there's to be no contact with La Quinta Inn. There's to be proof of employment within 30 days of release. No employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. No unsupervised contact with minors. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, field visits, one time per month for 3 months. And you're not allowed to reside with minors.
Yes, ma'am.
Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
Thank
All
you.
right, you're welcome. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, in this court, communication is key. If there's an issue, let your probation officer know. If you feel as though they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court. Do you understand?
Procedure. We're asking the court respectfully to issue PR bonds on each of the 3 cases because the state is not ready to proceed and he is unindicted and remains confined in the Bexar County Jail.
All right, so is he able to make a bond? You want to call him as a witness?
Yes, Mr. Robles?
All right, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Juan Jesus Robles.
Defense?
Mr. Robles, at the time of your arrest for these 3 cases, were you working?
No, I was not.
Okay. At this time, did you have any revenue coming into your household?
No, just to help, from my mother at the time.
Okay. And who were you living with at the time?
I was living in.
And is it her residence?
Yes.
And so, did you have your own either apartment or residence that you were renting out on your own?
No, she was touching me out. I was in the state of,
All right, so let me stop you right now. So here's the thing. You're gonna have to open your mouth so that the court reporter can hear and so that I can hear.
okay.
Yes, so you need to speak up and open your mouth. Now's not the time to be cool. All right, so open your mouth so I can hear and so that the court reporter can hear. All right?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. You may continue.
And Mr. Robles, at the time of your arrest, do you remember the magistrate judge assigning 3 different bond amounts for these 3 cases?
Yes, I do.
And have you taken steps to make those bond amounts in order to be released from the Bexar County Jail?
No, because the bond was too high. And I've been putting in for a bond reduction.
And you could not afford these bonds, correct?
Right now, no, because it was too high.
And at the time of your arrest, you were not working, correct?
No, I was not.
And at the time of your arrest, you were home.
I mean, yes, I was living with my sister.
I have no further questions for this witness for the purposes of this hearing, Judge.
Any questions? All right, I have a few questions. So in the past, what drugs have you used?
Just weed. Yes, that's about it. I don't really do drugs.
Well, when you say that's just about it, has there been anything else that you've used in the past?
I mean, just like cocaine, that's about it, but I try to better myself, you know.
All right. And have you ever had any type of mental diagnosis?
No, I have not.
Ever been prescribed any medications?
Ma'am.
All right. What is his criminal history?
Judge, I don't have that.
All right. Any gang affiliations
No, ma'am.
from the past?
No, ma'am.
All right. What's your criminal history? Allegedly. Have you been to prison before?
Yes,
All right. What have you been to prison for before?
I've been in prison for a pistol and arson.
Okay. All right, let me pull up on Odyssey. Just give me a moment. Any objections to the court reviewing Odyssey?
No, no objection, Judge.
Understand it.
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Both counts? Let me check. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. That's on me. I'm looking at the wrong thing. See, I'm just, bringing some risk and excitement into things. All right, I'm trying to find the indictment. All right, thank you. Oh, no, no problem. It could be lost amongst all this paperwork. You did review the indictment, correct? All right, and states you're proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days, counsel, up to 2 years in the state jail facility,
Thank you.
and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. Thank you. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe he does, Judge.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Wilson, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed under 1244 to 175 days in the Bexar County Jail, and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense is at the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State is at the plea?
Yes, sir.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe there was a pro se motion that was filed. I'm not sure if the court had reviewed that.
No, since he's represented by counsel,
Right. All right.
All
Thank you, Judge.
and
No,
I'm
no other-
assuming you didn't adopt that motion. Is that correct?
No, Your Honor, we did not. We did file a motion for bond reduction, Your Honor, but we did not ask to have it heard.
All right. Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence?
No objections, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. The court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
All right, the court will follow your agreement, sentence you to 175 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, give you credit for any time served, and there's to be no contact with Charlotte Ann Shudy, Tschhudy. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
No.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. If you have a drug or alcohol problem, there are plenty of places now that will help you with that. There are places for housing. So you're going to have to start doing better. Otherwise, what's going to end up happening is may end up having to identify your body underneath a bridge or somewhere else. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any family?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you in their life?
This isn't a big cartel bust. It's less than a gram. But for Mr. Wilson, that tiny bag just turned into a felony. 175 days in county, a lifetime gun ban, and a judge warning him he could be the next body found under a bridge if he doesn't change. He says he understands, but we've heard that in this courtroom before. Addiction doesn't care about second chances. If you were the judge, would you see this as a wake-up call or just the start of a longer downfall? Comment your thoughts, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more courtroom breakdowns.